Today's adventure was a bit of a roller coaster. I headed out to explore some waterfalls with Ciska, her partner Lance, and a few others. Knock knock. Knock knock, who's there? I'm Philip.
We got all the good guys from over there downstairs.
You guys had international students down the bottom? The place itself is located just outside of Tauranga, and it only took us half an hour to get there.
Oopsie, we meant to go there, on that road, but this lied. Google, you listening? Lied to me.
The hike itself was no joke. It was a 10-kilometer return trip that is going to take us 4 hours to complete. We had to go through ankle-deep mud, partially steep trails, and a path that was not even exactly clear. I even got the honor of being the first one to fall. My gym shoes were just not ready for the conditions that we had. Not to mention, we took a few wrong turns along the way. But despite the challenges, the time flew by, and after about 2 hours, we actually made it to the bottom. So pretty. There's two in here. There's one up here, and then there's also one down the bottom, which we're gonna go and check out. And then when we reached the bottom, the falls were a sight to see. What made it special was the chance that I could fly my drone. It was a bit of a risky mission, especially flying over water, dodging twigs, and trying to find place to launch and land. There's not a lot of landing opportunities in here, so I might just fly straight into this bush. Somehow, I actually managed to pull it off. There was one close call when I flew through water splashes from Lance dive. I honestly have no idea how, but the drone survived and didn't plummet down. Moments later, I had even worse idea to fly up through a narrow gap between the trees to the top of the falls. Can't believe I didn't crash there either. Fortunately, my battery ran low, otherwise I would have had another great idea to do something stupid, so I pretty much had to land promptly. Can't call it the safest landing either, as there was literally nowhere to land, but hey, did the job done. I don't know why, but it reminds me of Amano Falls up in Kaimais. Looks very similar, especially I can imagine it would have similar colors on a nice and sunny day. Lance was ready to go for a jump into the water from up there, and I was like following him through here, and he went into the water, he jumped in, and I just wasn't accounting for the splashes, so he jumped in and I literally like flew straight through all the splashes that he caused from jumping into the water. Honestly, my heart dropped. It could have been the very last moment. But nah, nothing happened, and I even managed to go through that hole, and on the way back down I did a bit of a drop, so can't wait to see the footage and see how it's going to turn out. That's going to be pretty sick. The hike back was the whole new challenge as it started raining. We started the hike with losing the path that we came on. At this stage, keeping my drone dry was probably the top priority. That looks cute. Looks like it's your baby and you just wrapped it up just to protect it. Protecting the fur baby from the rain. Eventually my shoes were completely soaked in mud. Do you know that feeling when you start the hike and you're trying to stay clean and you're trying to not step into the mud?
And then you go like this.
Well, at this point we got to the stage.
We're like pigs in mud.
Have you seen what was happening at Whitman Vines this year?
No.
Do you know Whitman Vines Festival in
Yeah,
Gisborne?
yeah.
Yeah, it was very similar to this. And there were guys rolling in mud, similar type mud, and I was like, how do you do that? Like, that's so gross. And then I see this, and I'm like, yeah. I guess you get to the stage where you're just like, yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
That's ankle deep, at least. But we're almost there. Getting there.
Have we all embraced the mud yet?
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
Kind of have to, eh?
you kind of have to. We're just waiting for someone to face plant.
I'll give you this back.
Sheesh.
Nice.
Not going through that mud.
All in all, the adventure was fun, and I think it was worth it. Back home, I wrapped the day with some warm soup, and I think that's the kind of day that makes you feel like you truly earned the comfort of being at home. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.